Hey, what is up, guys? So, this is sort of like my second video of like the little series I started on like what's on my mind. And like I've been trying to upload every 2 weeks and I have the videos saved on my phone, but they're they're not like the A quality videos I want to like release to you guys because I think one of them I was like walking back pretty like drunk from the bars and I was like just like ranting about life. But after just having time to really reflect on my emotions and my thoughts, the past like couple weeks, I think about now is like a good time to sort of like recap what was sort of going through my mind the past couple weeks. So yeah, so basically to take a couple steps back since the last video, um, I, I've been doing well. Like school has been the same. Like dedicating time for like gym, school, sleep, friends, etc. Um, and that has been going pretty strong up until the video. And then ever since that video hit and I released that video, it sort of was everything was trickling on a little downhill spiral. I don't know if that's like the slump of making the halfway point of the semester. But like the past couple weeks, I've been like dipping in and out of stepping in and out of like a trance slash dream reality it sounds crazy, but in a sense that like sometimes like I would wake up and it would feel like I woke up from like the daily routine of life, and like the flow of what life sort of pushes me to become. And it sounds crazy, but like for example, I guess like the other day I woke up and I was like, okay, like today I gotta study for the exam. I gotta study for this. I gotta start the homework that's due in like a couple days. I should get ahead with this other class and catch up with this other class. So it's like every single day I'm like creating checklists, mini checklists that help me stay on task so I don't fall behind. And like like on days when I'm in this trance or like this dream state of mind where I'm just working off like a routine, like it's really simple. Like having this checklist allows me to have some structure for the day, and like it keeps me keeps me tunnel visioned on the daily grind. But when there's like days where I wake up and I'm like, okay, I gotta create this checklist. I gotta go to lecture, this, that, eat dinner, like, for example. But like when I sort of snap out of the daily routine, it puts me in a state where I start questioning a lot of my behaviors, as in the sense where I would ask like, "Hey Sam, like why are you like putting yourself through so much stress, and like what are your motivations to do well in school and be successful in life?" And being like, see, the another confusing thing is like the definition of success is, I think, is relative to the environment you're in, if that makes sense. Like if you're in a hunting and gathering environment, like obviously success means, hey, like we caught enough food for the next couple days. Um, we were able to create shelter. We had fresh water, and that would be considered successful. Um, and like if you're in a society where education is super highly prioritized, or academics, I don't know, like it just pulls different strings from like different environments demands different qualities or characteristics, I guess. And like just having these thoughts like going through my mind of like, oh my gosh, like are my motivations intrinsic? Like do I really want what's best for me? As in the sense of like, okay, like I'm super driven and I'm passionate for this. I want to be like the best veterinarian in the world and like really save all the dogs that are homeless and being abused. I mean, that's like, if you have that passion, that's beautiful, and I applaud you and I support you all the way. But for people, there's a lot of people who don't really know what they want to do in their life, and I sort of categorize myself as one of those people. And like, when society is pushing you around and trying to sort of mold you into this definition of a successful person, I think, for me at least, someone who doesn't have a lot of energy and really who doesn't really like following rules, and always tries to find shortcuts and things to be more efficient and lazy. It makes me question a lot of my behaviors and a lot of others' behaviors. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know why I overthink everything. So like, there was this one weird incident where I was like walking on campus, just like doing my thing, having my like fake AirPods in. I'm a Samsung. I have a Samsung, so I have like these AirPods off of Amazon, but damn. Yeah, so I was like walking across the street and there was like construction. Like on the left hand side of me walking on this with my little backpack. But as I was walking like down the sidewalk, as any other like normal human being does, to get to class, I saw like a construction worker, and like he was wearing orange, like as in like he showed all the characteristics of a construction worker. And if anyone saw him like with a normal sense of like what a construction person wears and the certain environments they're in, and like a person with the safety bucket hat. I forgot what it's called, but one of those with an orange like construction worker long sleeve, I don't know, outfit. Sorry, outfit. Like your mind automatically like creates assumptions of like, okay, this guy is here doing construction, and that got me wondering like, okay, do we just from our just from like my instantaneous observation of the person's like outer appearance, that like made me conclude that this guy is a construction worker. And like, yeah, my assumption was correct. But it's like, do we all, why are we, it got me questioning like, why are we all limited based on our appearance and the environment we are in? Like, imagine if that guy was not a construction worker. It's like everyone would just assume that he was, because he had a hard hat on. Oh, that's what it's called, hard hat. And like a construction worker outfit. And even then, okay, let's say he was a construction worker. Like, how limited are you as a construction site worker? Okay, I'm not saying like being a construction site worker is like a terrible job or anything. I guess like my point of view is like, just because you are one and you really want to strive for more in life, don't let your current state or what society is defining you as to limit your decisions. And like, I'm trying to really have this like optimistic mentality, reflected in my own life, as in the sense that like, yeah, I'm in school, I'm studying math, but like, society's trying to mold me into someone I am not. I'm telling you right now. Like, I just wanna, I don't know, like there's so many days I just wanna like put a hold on my education and just like just work at a cafe shop and just be there for my customers and being very like having more intimate relationships with people, as in customer service. I think, for me at least, I love bringing smiles to people's faces. And when I'm in environments where everything is so competitive, I think it uses a lot of my energy to sort of stay on task and to keep this like smile going, like instead of us all fighting for like the best degree, the best GPA, the best, I don't know, the best job, I always question like, why can't we just all like support each other on the way, and not always fight and try to one up each other. I don't know. That's very like it's a vision that stirs this fire in my heart. But just being surrounded by so many people that always are so competitive and always want to one up each other, I think it it forces me to like push away that side of myself and sort of mold into what society tells me to do. And I think the past couple weeks has been really hard because I've been trying to fight this mold that I had. This image that society's trying to play on me, as if like I'm supposed to be brainwashed into working hard and studying well so I can get a good job and be financially stable and be happy and get a family and this and that, and like the American dream. But like, let's be real, like this is life that it's like every single decision we make is life, you know? Like imagine if it was a game. Like we have this storyline, or even like an anime or like a movie. Like it's hard to make decisions because you can't see how it's going to impact you in the future, right? Like a lot of mistakes. Huh? Reached. Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that. The video got cut. So, a lot of us, sorry to sort of recap what I said. A lot of us, okay? We're living this life where we are not in control of our own decisions. And we make a lot of sacrifices. Whether that means we make sacrifices for our health, our mental health, social health. We make sacrifices where we lose family members. We don't have the relationship that we could have with our family and friends, with ourselves, you know? Giving the time for ourselves to really live a meaningful life. And whatever that means to you, I really want to challenge you guys to find what a meaningful life means to you. What really gets your heart stirring with that passion to work nonstop and just, I don't know, just what stirs up your heart so that you don't have to worry about anything else. And when you're working in that state of mind, no one's gonna stop you. No challenges, no matter how tired you are, no matter how hungry you are, you're gonna be grinding, you know? And like we need more people like that in the world. We need more people to really encourage others to be who they are and really challenge oneself to express one's feelings and do the thing they love and really get really damn good at what they are at. Okay, and really get really damn good at what they're good at. So like I'm saying all this, but I'm not acting it. I'm not acting it out in my own life, you know? And it's like, how can I act it? How can I act this out in my life? I guess it's like the everyday decisions. Going back to what I said, our lives is a Sims character. Treat it as if it's a Sims character. Time is not gonna stop. Soon you're gonna be 20, 30, 40, even 50 and 60, and time's just gonna keep going. But like imagine when you reach 60 and you're filled with so much regret, and pain from just pushing aside and throwing everything under the carpet, and pushing, I don't know, that's just like how I view life. And if you don't agree, like that's totally fine. Like I'm pretty sure like a lot of my thoughts and opinions will obviously change as time like unveils itself, you know. Um, so like if you have any opinions or thoughts about what I talked about, or if you have any questions on like if you're dealing with the same thing of like how you really want to make the most out of life, but it's challenging in the environment you're in, like hit me up. I'm always down to talk, you know. And like not having people to talk to about this stuff can feel like I have to go through this journey by myself. And I know that's not true. I know that's definitely not true. And there's so many people that are going through the same thing as I am. And if you feel like you need someone to talk to as well, like feel free to hit me up. I love you guys. I always love talking with you guys, even though I am pretty quiet and like a pretty reserved guy. I still genuinely love having meaningful conversations and meaningful relationships. And yeah, I'm supposed to be studying for an exam, but I made this video because this is more meaningful for me, and it really makes me happy to really share my thoughts. So yeah, that's all for today. I'm clocking out. It's like 2 a.m. Gotta study and then go to bed. So see you guys soon. I love y'all. Ooh.